How's it going, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
It's another episode of Tea Time with Brooke and Steve.
Quincy and Wally, wherever you might be.
Alexa, pause.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, this is a special episode in celebration of Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get into the history of that. You can look that up yourselves. But we decided to do something a little bit different for us. Normally we review tequila, but this time it's something a little bit different. And what we decided to do is pick out at our local liquor store, Primo Liquors up in Weston, Florida, thank you very much, 4 Blancos, not necessarily our favorites, but 4 Blancos that we would recommend that cost $45 or under. So that was the criteria. So we did a little bit of shopping, and based on our 2-year plus history of reviewing tequilas, we know these brands. Matter of fact, you can go to our channel and see our reviews on every single one of these brands. So we know them. We know other Blancos and other distilleries. But the challenge was to find something that was $45 or less, and this is what we came up with. And I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be fun to explore them a little bit further. As you know, Blanco is the signature of any distillery. It's ground zero for making things. So if you start with something that's a Blanco that you really like and enjoy, chances are everything else will go from that and be decent as it is.
100%.
And likewise with Cinco de Mayo, it's a great to have in your cupboard for as a staple for making margaritas or just to sip. These are all sippers, something that both Steve and I would like hang out by the fire pit and just chill and enjoy. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
$45 and less, and without further ado, I'll start over here at Lalo. Relative newcomer onto the scene. Been around, I guess, around 2017 or something.
Right.
Single expression as of right now. They only have the Blanco. And when we tried it the first time, we were really surprised at how clean and tasty it was. I remember it had a citrusy, I'll open it right now.
Yeah, let's go in.
It had a citrusy, sweet type
Oh, I smell it from here. It smells really good.
taste.
Okay.
And
Nice
watch out,
little
Wally.
shot.
Watch out, baby. Watch out, baby.
So
Watch out. Come on. Go.
a uniqueness is it has a special champagne yeast that they wind up using, and it really makes it a signature product and stand out amongst the others. Just do that factor.
It's very bright, clean. Cheers, sorry. So,
Happy Cinco.
clean, bright, citrusy,
No burn.
sweet, no burn. Of course, with any really good tequila, you're going to get an agave taste out of it. So this has got a nice. It's not heavily agave, but it's a nice agave.
Yep.
My flag keeps falling down.
You want me to do Forte?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll keep moving on.
Yeah, we don't want to belabor this point, but Suerte is another relatively newcomer to the market. Well, sort of, kind of, relative to the 2 others.
We're not cleaning. We're just drilling down.
Started around 2012, so it's. Oh, did we say that Lalo was harvested and produced up in Highland? So is the Suerte. They have all the expressions.
Rabbit.
Yeah. They have all the expressions, including the Reposado Añejo, Extra Añejo, even the still strength. So they've done it all. And again, we've reviewed this, and I remember that it too had a very, very surprising profile to it. You know, it was again clean and very sweet.
It's a little bit more grassy, I feel, than Lalo. Which isn't a bad thing, but
A little bit more earthy, but it's
smell
still sweet and citrusy. Again, in the Highlands. One interesting, like the Lalo. One interesting
doing
thing.
shots in the pool,
Yeah.
loving it.
One interesting thing about the Suerte is that it uses a combination Tahona and screw mill, and they do a really good job with it. And I'm just going to hold this.
So it can be traditional.
Yes.
With the Tahona as well
Yeah.
as a little more. That's interesting.
And the Suerte, I'll point out, this is kind of an important point for those who are on even a lower budget than $45. This came in at around $35. So
Sweet.
yeah, so 45, 45, 45, 35. And I'm like, well, okay, there are other brands that were, that range of price, but I got to get the Suerte because from what I remember when we reviewed it, it's a good one.
No heat going down.
Not really,
It was
no.
just a very clean, a little bit earthier, like you said, than the Lalo. All right, El Tesoro. Now this is a beautiful one, and it's amazing you can get this for $35.
Well, it's $45 or less. And we're in Southeast Florida where prices tend to be pretty high compared to other parts of the country. So you might be able to find El Tesoro for less than $45, which is a steal. Especially the quality of tequila that this is. When we reviewed it, I remember we were blown away by it, and especially the history. This one goes back to the 1930s.
So yeah, these are much younger expressions, 2017, 2012, and then this one has robust history,
Yeah.
and so does this. This is the 1930s,
Yeah, Camarena family, they just do it right. All the traditional methods, the
Tahona
Tahona
all the
wheel,
way,
yeah.
yeah.
So my expectation is going to be that this is going to have even a more minerally type flavor to it, or experience to it,
Good cover. Yeah.
because of the Tahona wheel and some of the other things.
Doesn't it usually have a Tahona on the top? Am I wrong?
Yes, very observant of you. The Blancos now come with just the wood cork top on it. I guess they were having trouble coming up with enough actual Tahona rock to make the top, so they're limiting those to, I think, the higher expressions.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Every
so
one
good.
of these is
So
just so good.
So good. I'd say of the three so far, I'm gonna pick El Tesoro as my favorite of the four, but not to say that these aren't any good. These are
I'm going Lalo.
She's a Lalo fan. She even brought me home a Lalo for my birthday the other month. I'm like, thank you. I'm not going to say no to that.
And then Tapatio, which is out of the same distillery
Go ahead.
as El Tesoro, which is pretty interesting. So again, Tahona based, done in the Highlands. They're all Highlands
They're all Highlands. Yeah.
based. And again, started in the 1930s, so it's an old family, old school, lots of tradition. This is a label and a bottle and a screw top. Isn't it a screw top?
Yeah.
Is it open?
Yep, it is now.
Oh, God. I both screwed. Anyway. Yeah, screw top. You would pass it by in the aisle and really not think twice about it.
If you didn't know about Tapatio, you'd walk right by it.
And even the other expressions, they have a bazillion expressions.
They have them all.
And likewise, they all look like this, a very, very simple, traditional label of two dancers. But in the back, you wind up having the dancers embossed.
It's kind of cool.
On
It's
the
kind of a
back.
nice bottle when you really look at it.
You
but,
know.
but it's so indescript when you're in the
Yeah.
liquor store. But you should go out and find it. It's really, really good.
Really, really, really good. It's probably my favorite.
At $45 or less. Come on, you can't beat that. And again, Highlands, the same distillery as El Tesoro, Altaña. I think it's the number 2 or 3 distillery on Tequila Matchmaker. They just do things perfectly there. And if I, again, remember correctly, this is one of our favorites. Tapatio is one of my favorites. As a matter of fact, the guy who helped me at Primo said, of the 4, he's like, yeah, Tapatio is my favorite. So
It's very, very clean. And you don't get the earthiness, anything.
oh yeah. I like, so that has the minerality to it too, and I like that in a Blanco. I like that in any tequila. So, I like the El Tesoro. I'm liking the Tapatio. You like the Lalo best. I think I'm gonna go Tesoro, Tapatio, Lalo, and Suerte in terms of ranking.
Lalo, Tapatio, Suerte,
Okay.
El Tesoro.
Very
I think
good.
they're
So
See,
here.
for me, you don't have to buy the most expensive one here.
Of course not. And another thing, a Tequila Matchmaker is that they have a panel, and the panel ranks them and everything. And the Lalo comes in mid to high 80s. Same thing with the Suerte.
out of
Mid-
100, right?
Yep.
It's the,
Yeah, mid to high 80s for Suerte
which
too.
is very, very good. It's
Right.
hard to get in the high 80s.
Yeah. So, but when you do get into the high 80s, you know you're getting something good.
Yeah.
And that's where El Tesoro and Tapatio fall. They fall into the high 80s consistently on tequila matchmakers. So again, 4 of our favorites. You know, there are others out there. Primo's one that's really, really good. Cascoine is one that's really, really good. Fortaleza, of course, is one that's really, really good. But those are up $6, $70, $80, $90 a bottle.
You don't need to do it.
You can buy 2 of these bottles for every one of those. So if you're
and
looking,
be so happy.
yeah, and not be so kind of sad that you're mixing this with a margarita or Paloma.
I didn't get 1 ounce of burn
No.
for any of these.
No. Mm-mm.
You
Which
know?
is
It's
surprising.
rare.
And yeah, rare. So no burn, high quality, under $45.
Sippers,
Or mixers. Why not?
mixers would be fantastic. Highly recommend. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy
I hope
Cinco
you
de
go
Mayo.
out and take advantage of these guys.
Yep, and thank you for visiting, watching TeaTimeTequila.com, watching our YouTube channel. You can subscribe and do all that stuff on our website. We have other fun things. We have articles. We have other things dealing with how we're advocates of various organizations that we support. Pictures of our dogs, all, you know, the whole thing. Thanks for being a friend. We are wearing Blue Planet sunglasses. Thank you, Blue Planet.
Love them.
And like the dog toys, they're a little bit, I don't know, they're usually running around like crazy, but
They have full bellies.
full bellies.
It's a little bit later, so maybe that's it. By Chewy's.
All right,
So
Chewy.
thank you, Chewy.
Chewy.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Primo. What else? And I think that's it. I hope you liked our special episode of Tea Time. It's a different one from us, but I liked it. This is good. And we have 4 full bottles of Blanco.
Can't beat that.
Good Blancos for under $45. Alexa.
We'll have
Continue.
turkey chili tequila.
Oh, the last time we had
How about that?
turkey tequila chili, we didn't have any tequila, but now we have it.
Indulge.
Indulging already. Thank you so much.
Happy Cinco. Bye bye.